Hey, there it is. Gotta have all the things off of mute. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Cody Stone. This is Random Encounter Production. And with me today for this afternoon is you guys. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna make Aaliyah references. We're gonna talk maybe some PvP. Might do some character modeling stuff. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing with my day. But I want you guys to be a part of it because yeah, you guys are awesome. I am gonna I've been looking for like some different background music things, and this is epic. That violin is killing the game, but it's a little too hype for me right now. That's a good PvP track. Not a good it's not a good hanging out track. So let me know if you have any tech problems, if there's anything if there's anything that you can't see or can't hear or anything like that. You're good, Voodoo. Bounce in and out. I love you. Thank you for coming and saying hi. Yeah, if you can listen, fantastic. If not, thanks for just swinging by. That makes day infinitely better. So, thank you. Nice to see you, Meep. Glad that you are here. Glad that Pixie's able to pop in from work. Thank you, beautiful, for doing that. I appreciate it. Little room. Who knows? We might play a game. We might. I don't know what. We're gonna do something. It's gonna be good. I appreciate it. No, you're good, Meep. You're good. So let me get your thoughts on a few things. This is kind of what I'm thinking real quick. My mic's doing a thing. Okay. Well, since we're here, we might as well take a second and prep this out. Let me see what filters. Okay, so I do have a limiter on. I'm going to take the limiter off. I'm going to take the noise gate off. Actually, the noise gate is probably what is giving us a problem. So there it is. It just has the limiter on. Occasionally it cuts out. Noise gate is too low or high or something. All right, well, I turned the noise gate completely off. And you know, the thing is, I think the mic picks up like all of my little like mouth clicks and like all of that little bit of weirdness, and I think that's why I set it where it was. But you know what? We'll try it with it off for a bit. Why not? Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll because the other thing I had. Let me see, filters. So I do have the limiter. I had a compressor on for a bit, but I don't think I need the compressor. So I'm just gonna close that. Oh, it doesn't? Sky says hi. I'm glad. Tell her I said hello. I hear you guys have a wonderfully cute name, Skeep, which is just super adorable. So good. I'm happy for you guys. Cool. Awesome. Good to know. Good to know with the limiter is good. Everything else is fine. So, sounds good to me. Right. Hey, Weird Chick. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. We're just hanging out. We're chatting. I'm gonna maybe make some characters for PvP season 3. But you had news to tell me the other week, and I got super kind of down. I don't mind telling you guys. I got a bit. I love streaming. I love streaming with you guys. I love being around you guys. But just go run, do a show, baby. But just to be honest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do it anymore, and those are good ones. I don't know. I think just different world things and some personal things, just trying to figure out like what stories to tell and playing RPGs. And I'm such a empathic person. that, seeing frustrations and difficulties other people going through just really kind of weighed on me a little bit. So I have been away for a bit. I do feel bad about that, but I'm happy to be back. So, Weird Chick, if you have any news to share, I'd love to hear it. Meep, you're awesome all the time. You can continue to be awesome as much as you want. So yeah, guys. You guys are fantastic, and knowing that you are there is genuinely one of the just best parts of my day, for sure. Front, back, side to side, no exceptions. Nothing else to be said about it. Genuinely appreciate it. Genuinely. Mental health be hard, yo. Yeah, you're right. That is, you really can't. There's kind of nothing else to say about it, Mental health be hard, yo. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try. I think that's my biggest frustration. It's one that Caitlin and I both run into, because my depression's been very long-standing, long-term. Very much been, just a part of everything in life for me for decades. And yes, it is a better alternative to crying. I agree. But a lot of times, I don't know how to take care of me. I don't know what will help me. I don't have to feel better in the moment. I know that. But I don't know what will give me long-term sort of growth. Hey, Panda, nice to see you. Glad that you're here. Glad you got a stream in earlier. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun to watch. So, yeah, thank yous. Yeah, gonna do a little campaign prep here for myself. Ooh, let's see. Give me that. Give me the video capture device. That's a little funky and high. We're gonna, come on. Bring that down just a hint. There we go. In the frame. There it is. Nice. That's what we like. Boom. It can feel hopeless. It can. Sometimes helpless, I think, is a little better term, because, generally can remember that sometimes things get better, sometimes they get worse, but it's just not knowing how or what to do. That's such a frustrating state to be in. But thank you guys for your love. Thank you for your support. Panda, if you're there, let me get you guys' opinion. So, if you have not seen any of... It very much is never ending, but that's kind of the good part, Weird Chick. When it ends, oh boy, it ends hard, So yeah, not looking for that there. You are here. That is nice. Thank you. Thank you for being here. What was I going to ask? Oh, yes. Words. So, it looks like we had, for PvP, 5 teams sign up. A little short of our hoped for 8. But that we can still kind of run a season with 5, and I will run a lore team. Ever been in a situation where anxiety of something potentially happening is worse than it actually happening? No, I know that fear. Meep, I got you, buddy. Yeah, man. I get it. I get you, and what's even worse is when your anxiety or your ADD or your executive dysfunction for whatever prevents you from doing the thing that is making you anxious and torturing you, which is worse than actually doing it, and you know that, and you can't fix it like that. Yeah. We're running in the same circle, my dude. Yeah, I know that. I know that feel too. So, we can keep talking mental health. I don't want to that be the only thing I do all day. Not that it's a bad thing. So please don't take this as me trying to make anybody shut up. Please continue to share, and I'll continue to answer. But I was thinking of what character to run, and Psyduck and his team were a really great time in Season 1. I like having a lore team. I think that's the best way to get the lore into the game. So that might be something that we continue to do throughout. But I was thinking on this one, I might do something a little crazy, a little wild, a little wacky, right? Okay. Wait, no, what? Where'd it go? Let's bring that down here. Okay, there we go. What? Oh, that's a bad idea. I did the wrong thing there. Yeah, we're gonna... I picked the wrong one. What? Yes, remove. There we go. Where is it? Where did that thing go? Cody never does the wrong thing. You're very sweet, Meep. Don't let Caitlin see you say that. She will pop a stitch for sure. Oh, this morning I absolutely killed her. She was feeling bad last night. She wasn't feeling good, and so I made her go to bed early. Like we got home from picking her up at work. We had dinner, and like 7:30, I made her go to bed. And this morning we're getting ready to take her in. I probably, Mr. Kilimanjaro, we might build a map today, but we might build characters. Anyway, I made Caitlin go to bed super early at like 7:30. And so this morning, I get up, and it's 8 o'clock, and normally she is the worst person I've ever seen try to wake up. Just awful at it. Just really, really terrible. But she woke up. She was in a good mood. She was feeling good. And so we're getting dressed. And she's telling me, about her night, and she's doing great. And I'm like, so what you're telling me is you went to bed early and you woke up early? Because I constantly, I'm like, baby, you have to go to bed. You have to go to bed. You have to get up at 8. It's 1 a.m. You have to go to bed. We're going to bed now. Because she just doesn't want to. She just won't. And so I was like, so you went to bed early and you woke up early and it felt better? She's like, you asshole. Like, she just lost it at me. She was so mad. Because there's this running thing with Pixie and with Meg, Pearl of Swamp, about they get so mad when I'm right. And it's so frustrating. And it just kind of tickles me. And I think that's the part that frustrates them even more. There she is. There it is. I knew if I talked about it, that would happen. There it is. Now they're going to team up on me. Oh, man. I'm glad I have something. But, oh, yay! Thank you for the bids! GM Raff, much appreciated. Thank you. Been in a tough spot myself, but gaming absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We do. We 100% do. You have to go to bed. I was telling a story about making Pixie go to bed, and it helping, and how frustrated Pixie and Pearl get when I'm right about stuff. Probably it might be voodoo. But I was thinking maybe this year's lore team is from this book. Sleep is not an exact science. You haven't been sleeping. Why haven't you been sleeping, weird chick? Pixie and Pearl. Perla Pix. I don't mind. Listen, you can have a weird sleep schedule if you have nothing to do the next day. But if your sleep schedule messes up what you're supposed to be doing, or things that you want to do, and it makes you sad and it makes you upset, then no, I don't like your sleep schedule. There was a mouse in your bed? The hell is that? Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, get that tattoo done. You use that book to make your backstory. Yes, 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 yes. The Ultra Modern. It has a great chart for that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, I'll tell you, weird chick. Yes, 100%. That makes perfect sense to me. I can understand why that would make you too nervous to sleep. I'll tell you guys one of I've never had a mouse in my bed, but I did one day. If you want the creepy crawly story, I'll tell it to you. But quick warning. So I was asleep. I was in middle school, high school, something like that. So I was in my family home in my bed, and I was having this weird dream, and I felt something sort of crawling, and I felt something crawl on my face, and half asleep I went to just touch it to scratch my face, and I felt the palmetto bug roach that was there, and I instinctively just flung it across the room, and in the instance it was in the air, I woke up, and it wasn't until it thumped into the wall that I was sure it was real and happened. Then I woke up, I couldn't find it, couldn't go back to sleep. I was just it crawled on my face. So GM RAF Ultra Modern is by Deus Ex Machina Games. They're a cool game studio. They're very small. No earwig. Ugh. No, not sponsored, nothing like that. But it is, so they started, I think, in 3rd edition or 4th edition. Yeah, full body no for me, dog. Absolutely. It was awful. And it goes to they had their own setting that is called Amethyst, which is very much magic versus technology. But they took those technology rules and they've created Ultramodern, which is a core book, an add-on book for playing in modern setting with 5th edition rules. So, staring at you. That's awful. Oh no. It has all new classes. It has all new races. It does some, instead of backgrounds, they do a life path thing, which is a background just with, you have some more roles you can do with it. And so the Ultramodern Redux book, they had one for 5th edition early in 5th edition. This one came out a couple of... So it's similar. Yeah, it's similar to D20 Reloaded. This came out before D20 Reloaded. The classes are more actual classes, but they do have sort of these ladder things that make up for magic items. And... It's just a solid resource if you want to run modern, if you want to run tech heroes and stuff like that. So for instance, we can go through the classes a little bit. Let's see, 58. Boop. Okay. So ladders are add-ons that you put on your character. Star Trek Adventure does the life path system, so that's also nice. Yeah. So these are the classes, and this is the new one for Redux. They didn't have this one before, but Civilian. So this is a class for you to play. Hey, Alucard, thank you for the howdy. Thank you for the lurk. Thanks for being here. Hey, Ghost Daddy, how you doing? We're hanging in there. Oh, I'm not sharing this I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna share it. If they want to sue me for showing off their book, that's fine. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We'll take it. We'll take the VOD down. So the civilian class is updated now for. This is their latest book, and it's for people that aren't supposed to be heroes. But they do have, or like everyman heroes. So it's got a cool system. You non-sharer, you. I know. That's me. That's me to the core. I refuse to share. But it's just like a 5th edition class, right? They tend to be more customizable, and they tend to be a little more modular. And one of the fun things I really like is that rather than each class having a archetype, having a set of archetypes for them, I know me, but I'm disappointed in myself too. It is a good layout. It is, which is one thing I really, really appreciate. All of the archetypes, any archetype can be played with any class, which is really cool. Really, really cool. The classes can skew a little generic or a little military, but only if you lean into it, right? So the next class is the face. It's sort of a rogue bard kind of thing. You don't get as much support stuff, but you definitely get a lot of don't wear armor, don't have obvious weapons, a lot of skill bonuses. A lot of Ultramodern is you see the enormous D20 behind me? That one? Yeah. I think we have dice in that one too. And a lot of the classes do focus on like critically hitting crits. Because just there's no like in the base idea there's no magic. Now they have a magic subsection to make that's the thing, weird chick. This is so it's a different, it uses the same engine. So once you learn how to play D&D, you learn how to play this. It's the same thing. You don't have to change games. That's the nice thing about it. You can keep up. And we'll set aside time. I know I got to teach you more. So we'll set it. I'm going to try to do some more day streams and set aside some time so that I can help. So like, yeah, there's the face. It can, lead to sci-fi, all that sort of stuff. Grounder's a little more of a, so it calls it like a frontline attacker. So yeah, this is one of the little more military ones. Starstruck on D20. Oh, really? Ooh. That'd be cool. Gunslinger is a great class that covers like everything from cowboys to like akimbo, like equilibrium, like literally. I remember the name of the movie because it's one of the named class features. They are not subtle. They're like, this is for movies. This is how you play D20 movies, and we're gonna name the abilities after movies you want to play. Meep, in the magic section, I think you can cast something that is Fireball that's just not named Fireball. So, heavy weapon user, big heavy person, absolutely. Infiltrator is the sneaky rogue, but they're more of like a spy assassin, so that's a good time. Pacification, yeah. Marshal is a leader class. They're the ones that are gonna give orders and make people do stuff and boost people up, which is a good time. And martial artist, that's your monk substitute. So they do unarmed attacks. Their whole thing is about like combos. So like you build up, you hit, you build up and build up and build up. and then you have like a finishing move. So it's very much kind of like a fighting game, right? Which is an interesting little thing to it. Oh, you should absolutely be able to find it on Drive Through RPG. And if you can't, message me on the Discord, and I will help you out. But yes, I always recommend buying from great content creators and things when you're able to, of course. But do support people that make wonderful stuff for the hobby. Medic is the healer class, and this is the first time we get introduced to things that are quasi spell like. They have these basically like medical abilities, and so it breaks the immersion just a hint. It's not based on like how much stuff they have. It's very much based on like, I don't know, random slot for whatever reason. But these are all the healing abilities, support abilities, boosting abilities, all of that sort of stuff, which is a good time. And let's see. Sniper, which is a class I've never seen work, ever. It still doesn't, so... who knows? I don't know. Can't make it work. The Techie came out before the Artificer. I think the Artificer does better what this wants it to do. Because it creates support items and modifies weapons, but it mostly does it for the character, for the Techie. So that's a little underwhelming, or at least fictionally not where you want to be, right? So those are the base classes. Archetypes are very fun. So like the anti-hero is all about, it's Deadpool. Look at it. It puts the name right there. If you want to play Deadpool, this is it. Look, you break the fourth wall. The less interesting 15th level ability, benefit of friends. Like it's utterly ridiculous, but that's the idea. Authority. So if you want to play a character that is an expert on something, Sherlock, right? Resident expert, PhD. And it tells you what classes they work best with, but don't have to. You can play them with anything. Banner, hero. Yeah, nothing jumps out at that. Brawler is just what it says. It's on the tin. If you do the brawly stuff. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's so hard for a sniper because there's such a contrivance of like, first of all, you can't go in a dungeon and then stay a sniper, right? You can't go in you have to prep and have an office building and a compound. Like it's such a pain, such a pain. But yeah, I don't know how to make that work either. They're very odd, even in movies, right? Like they can only participate so much before they have to leave their nest and move on and do stuff. Brother of Blood is cool if you and another player want to have like work together super well. This gives you guys a ton of synergy together. Cleaner's an assassin. Look, they gave you a fake John Wick right there. In case you weren't sure what that was. Country Gunman, you want to play a cowboy, there it is. That's how you cowboy up. Diplomat is your talkers. Driver is your Dominic Toretto. And for running cars. Field Machinist is if you wanted to play a techie but didn't want to do the whole class. I like it too. Like, it's really, really cool. Medic gives you some healing abilities if you didn't want to play a physician. Grandmaster is the martial artist, either to the nth degree, or if you didn't want to take the full class, you get some abilities from this. I like that they have a bunch of different actual like martial arts forms and styles named after, you know, different types of kung fu, as well as things like capoeira, kickboxing, taekwondo. Though those are other martial arts styles. Gun dancer is the gunslinger. Super job. Infantry support specialist, so backup, cover fire sort of people. Machine of war does I think they're the heavy version, right? Man at arms I think is the grounder upgrade. I don't know. Oh, militarist I think is the marshal. So they you get points and you can dole things back out. Nice. Assassin you could get into. Yeah, the the what is it? The infiltrator, really good assassins. They're one of the few, like a lot of rogues that take the assassin archetype are like, I don't really feel like I'm assassinating things. With the infiltrator and the cleaner, you 100% are easily. There are definitely some broken things in this system, so I don't recommend it for just if this is your first time DMing. Maybe don't start here, but it is a good time. It's a very good time. Mecha pilot, they introduced mechs. No, is assassin like the movie version or actually assassin? Which one? So the D20 Modern Cleaner and Infiltrator are John Wick. If you're talking about the D&D rogue archetype assassin, it relies a lot more on disguising yourself and surprising your enemy. Infiltration and persuasion. So the rogue assassin does rely a bit more on like disguise is one of their big proficiencies. They get a lot of attack damage, but only if they are unseen and the first person to act, and you have to work to kind of set it up. But you know the thing is, you multi-class an infiltrator with a face, and I think you get what you're looking for, which is very cool. Pistolero is another cowboy gunman. It's the this is the high noon kill shot, right? That's what that one is. Recon intelligence, don't know it. Ring fighter sort of is what it is. There we go. Sappers they blow stuff up. Bodyguard, selfless protector. I don't know what skirmisher is. Don't think I've seen that one. Suave. Infiltrator with Suave would also get you exactly what you're talking about, right? So you could go Infiltrator with Suave. You could be a face that's a cleaner. And if you did those two things, those sort of combos would get you that Venn diagram of stats that you were potentially looking for. One of the things I really do like that they added here, so they got the gear, all that sort of good stuff. I'm just going to scroll through. Gear comes in different tech levels, so you just sort of match it to whatever the tech level of your campaign is. That way things aren't wildly out of place. They have things about tech breakdown. You can focus on it or ignore it more. But that is there. When I play with guns, especially if I'm doing anything, I give firearms usually if they're ballistic or whatever their keyword is, give them exploding dice. So if you roll the maximum on the weapon damage die, you get to roll it again and add it on top of that. So melee weapons, I think that's sort of the distinction between firearms and melee weapons. But if you ever watched, there was an old Spike TV show called Ultimate Warrior, and they would do these, they get ballistic body gels and basically hit them with these weapons, modern weapons, old, you know, ancient, medieval, modern, like throughout history, different warfaring people. Um, Spartans, ninjas, Maori, shaman, or kung fu monks, African Zulu warriors, Scotsmen during their rebellion, all sorts of things like that. And the firearms, very deadly in ballistic gels, but also when they took an axe to some of those ballistic gels, like that's getting hit once is you're dead. Like it cleaves, 3/4 of the way through the full torso, tearing all of your intestines. When one punch breaks, when like the guitar stabbing punch breaks your ribs and punctures your lungs and severs your spine on one good hit. It's like they're all deadly weapons. When people are like, well, an axe hurts more than a straight sword, it's like, nah, man, like piercing your heart's piercing your heart. Like, dead is dead. But I appreciate the fantasy of it. So one of the cool things I do like in this, because I am an anime boy at heart, and my 90s anime soul harkens back to Gundam, always Gundams, Gundam Wing. Actually, before Gundam, my very first anime mech, which is actually small mech, was a TV show called Tekkaman, or Technoman here in the States, which I thought was just the coolest thing ever. 5th, 6th grade, Cody absolutely loved it. So, yeah, they do cool things with these exo armors. Oh my god. Oh, that's awful. I gotta try this again. Hold on. Oh, that's a no from me, dog. That's aspartame. Oh, that's awful. You don't understand. It's because your character is too powerful to be hurt by an axe, but the magic sword might be able to hurt him. Yeah. That is true. Cody, no. Cody, please. What? No. What'd I do? Was it the fruit cup? They taste like aspartame, Pixie. Like the peaches themselves taste fine, but whatever that sweetened water. Oh yeah. Why you drink gross fruit cup? I didn't know it was gross fruit cup at the time. I thought it was just good fruit cup. I was really just going for fruit cup. So yeah. So the armors, they do have like powered armor, which I think is really cool. And they can, give you new abilities, because that's a cool fantasy to it. Yes, but drink one when you know it's bad. Why drink again? Oh, I had to give it a second chance. I had to. I chose poorly. You're right, Meep. I should not have done that, but absolutely. Yeah, so there's these big tech armors, blah, blah, blah. Keep going. You can modify them, which is cool. They have rules for, like, that sort of stuff. Want to go for boba instead? Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. I know. You're all right. Oh, Meep's buying boba. Yay. When you want a fruit cup, you get a gross fruit. I know. Oh, that's the face I just made. I like that you can modify the stuff. Oof. Yep. Gonna just sift through that for a minute. I also love that in their utilities. Hold on. There it is. Duct tape. You can just have duct tape and do stuff with it. You know me, I actually haven't had boba enough to have a favorite flavor. I think I've had it maybe once in my life. Yeah. So I would defer to your brilliance for whatever. Taro, great, sounds good. I don't know what that is. I glow paint, gravity lens, blah blah blah. Lifestyle cybernetics, a fun new addition. Duct tape is for every situation. Exactly. Yeah. How could you have a modern adventure game and not have duct tape? And I love that it's got stats in there for like making them into handcuffs, binding, making repairs with advantage. Like, it's really cool. I like that they put the cybernetic rules from Neurospasta in here. Vehicle rules, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah's law blog. Aircraft, watercraft, modifying vehicles. Mecha. Taro is a perennial tropical plant, primarily grown as a root vegetable for edible starchy corn. Bubble tea. That sounds nice. Yeah, bubble tea is they have like, it's tea with like tapioca balls in it. Like, and they're sweet. And they absorb sort of the tea flavor, and I don't think they're all, I don't necessarily think sparkling, but here. There we go. So they come in these different flavors, but those orbs, those balls that you see, are like, they're big. They're tapioca. Tapioca pearls. Yeah. And gummy cubes. So you drink them in a very wide straw, so that you drink as you drink, you get like a gusher, kind of, or like a bite. So there you go. It's actually, yeah, it's really good. It is. Many people really like it, and which makes perfect sense. Bunch of rules for mechs, which are awesome, but it's a textural nightmare. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. But you swore you loved those fruit cups with the pearls in them. How did that get past the texture nightmare? They were just that. Mechs. Movement mechs, armor mechs. Then they have their magic. And it's a different sort of magic system. Is milk trying to be flavored? Okay. I'm already confused there. Damn Void Kitten. Hey! Thank you, Boop. Thank you, DM Void Kitten. Much appreciated. Boopening. Boopaloop. Boop. Boopa loop. Boopa loopa loopa. So, for their magic system, they actually introduce a seventh ability score, and it's a little more Vincian. Like, you need to know the spell, and you have to prep them in a very certain way, as far as like putting them in the path, right? And you can push the magic that is on them. And then they have dark gear, which is like magic weapons and stuff, which is really interesting. So it's a very cool, very different. Not very different, but all the prep around the spells is different. The actual casting of spells, functionally very much the same. A trained dog companion? Yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. That's what the Ranger class, Ranger Beastmaster class is for, if you want that. Absolutely. But the danger of having any pet in a D&D campaign is that odds are the pet's going to die. The pet will never be as tough as of the party members, and yet you want them to be there and participatory, usually in the classes. So there's a lot of things of like, pet resurrection being easier, or like pet spirits and stuff, but you have to be prepared as a player to risk your pet and bring them back up. Deal breaker or maker for you. So it's always possible. Yeah, absolutely. But you have to be prepared for the potential dangers. I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. But that's why, like, I tell people, get attached to your horse, right? Because your horse is not going to be in the most dangerous places. A horse is a great companion. And you can have a non-combat pet. Plenty of people have non-combat pets. But if you want a dog that like hunts next to you, you fight with, or a bird, like a bird of prey, or anything, like, where you and the animal are one, you're fighting together, you're brothers in arms, risking your lives together. You're risking their life, and they'll do it for you because they love you. And you can resurrect them. Most GMs will have something to help you with that. But, like, it's an emotional ringer because it's very much, it's just want a doggy best friend. Yeah, you can have that. Then when if you have a DM, you tell him like, I want Scooby-Doo. I don't want him to. He doesn't have to fight. He can run away. He can hide. He can cower. I just want somebody to come lick my wounds when I'm done. And a lot of pets, right? A lot of classes have pets that are spirits. So you just resummon them. Like, if they drop to 0, they poof. You don't end up with like a corpse. And you can resummon them, right? Like one of the fun ones is the Wildfire Druid. You get like a little, basically like a Pokemon, like a little fire rodent, fire mouse, fire, I don't know, poodle. Yeah. A poodle pillow for camping out. Exactly. Yeah. And if you explain that to a DM, they'll usually be like, yeah, it's when you want to start adding pets to and summons and things like that to combat encounters are always a pain, because suddenly, like, if you're playing for 4 people and they all summon something, suddenly there's 8 turns they have to get through just as players, and players can barely get through their own turn, much less their turn plus whatever they summoned. And if we multiply that out, suddenly what a fight that could take a round, maybe 2, is, taking 3 hours, because everybody has to figure out what they're doing for multiple minds at a time. But some of the more modern books made the pet turn, the like wildfire spirit, part of your turn, and that works out better. But if you don't want like a combat pet, yeah, man, those that's easy. That's yeah. Walk around. We'll charge you an extra, I don't know, copper or two at lunch and dinner, and that you paid for dog chow, and they love you, and they come give you kisses, right? Oh yeah, the Magi gets their very own class, which is fun. It's a good time. Yeah. They have some archetypes. I might play one of these Magi. That might be cool. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's go to page 1. Boop. Okay. Let's figure out. Let's build some characters. Right? We're going to build some ultra modern characters. I'm excited. I think that's going to be fun. I think it'll be different. It'll give me a new challenge. We'll be able to tell some different lore stories. And we're going to expand sort of our view of the world, which I think is going to be... I think that's going to be really cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Are you joining as player? Where do I make a character in Roll20? Where do I find a character sheet? Go team, go! Pumped up. Nice. Interesting question. Don't. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do this. Ooh, that was a poor choice on Cody's part. Just covered himself right up. No, what's wrong, baby? You doing okay? I'm sorry you're not having a good day. Is it not raining as much as we had hoped? Hold, please. Okay, holding, Voodoo. Hugs for the pixie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Did people get over their drama? I'm going to go ahead and guess, Weird Chick. The answer to that question is no. I don't even know what specifically we're talking about, but that doesn't seem like something that will ever happen. Yeah, it's not raining as much as she wants, but also computer stress. No. Oh. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. We only got a couple more hours. Oh, you got personally dragged into it. Oh, no. Tools. Character vault. Okay, tools and character vault. My profile, my account, my games, home, join a game, marketplace, forums, help center, blog. Yeah, thank you, Voodoo, genuinely. content chat settings. Nope. Invite players. Do I need to be in the game? Maybe I need to launch the game. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Settings. Macros. Music. Info.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with Philips Sonicare technology,
Add
it's easy to always
character. Add character. Haha.
Philips.
Oh. You like the music? That was... There is this great... there's this great YouTube channel called Tail Foundry. And that's the music that starts and ends their stuff. And Tail Foundry and Tailbot do these videos on storytelling, world building, and sort of like book reviews and the bits of the book that are different and bring new things to the story, to the medium. So yeah, that's what that looks like. So Tail Foundry, if you ever see that crazy looking robot right there, they are very cool. So yeah, there you go. Need growly dog emotes. I love you guys. You're wonderful. You're ridiculous and wonderful. Okay, that's gonna annoy the crap out of me. No, all right. Well, fine. Yeah, here we go. That's a terrible name. Don't do that. We'll figure out that in a moment. I'm gonna switch up this music though. I'm not feeling any of the music that I've played today. Just in general, just hasn't been my jam. Just hasn't felt right. Sure. Let's try this. Cool. Well, that's not loading now. Great. What? Where's stats? Why can't I have stats? I want... let's go with this. Cody's test. And there we go. Work, damn it. Hey, there it is. Okay, I had to get through that part. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can actually make music happen.
Searching for music for your next video?
Yes, I am. You're not playing it. Nee. There we go. Alright, that's something. Use the character mancer. No, we're gonna edit the sheet directly. So this is just a basic 5e sheet. They don't really have like a fillable ultra modern sheet, so gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I can use Pixie's music. Yeah, I can do that. I missed that. Yeah, where do I find that? Pixie? Let's see. Chaos Pixie Magic. Yes, and yeah, there we go. Duh, I blanked on that. Ah, there it is. Nice. Good, good, good. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. There we go. We got that book over there. Birth. I'm gonna start with birth. I need a... Yeah. There we go. Get the vibes. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 races here. So we're gonna roll. We'll roll 2d10. Figure it out. We're just gonna. I got it. Thank you though. Yeah, easy to find. Just typed in your name. Okay, we're gonna go to all. We're gonna start at there and. Let's go to altered. Altered or tuner? Oh, that's an ugly mug right there. I don't think you guys need to see the... I think it's more interesting if you guys see the book than the character sheet. I appreciate it, yeah. Okay. Intelligence by 2 and one, and another one by 1. Your gaming beats loop. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Gaming beats it up. Close that one. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Mutations, right? There are no altered sub-races. Instead, what follow are specific various modifications you can possess. Select up to 2. You may also select a single drawback, which allows you to select a third mutation. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a little more energy, but it is chill, which is good. We're not, you know, we're not raiding here. We're not hitting. We're not deep in you know, ranked league matches or anything like that. So yeah. All right, altered mutations. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 potential mutations. All right, cool. Well, we got to Discord this up. I don't have a 27-sided die. That's just a bit of weirdness. Let me see. Where's the brewery? Das Brewery. Right? 1d27. 2. All that effort got me a 2. Nope. That's a reroll for me, dog. Because I know that's not useful. Aquatic. I came up aquatic, and I don't 27. Yeah, those don't exist. Wings. Great. Okay. So I got tier 1 wings. What do you mean, Carlbot? You keep rolling it. Avray rolls it. Why are you, Carlbot? Why are you? God damn it, Carlbot! What the fuck is wrong with you? All right, 27 and 7. So, let's see. Altered hands, aquatic, arms, big nose, carapace, choppers, deformity. Deformity is a drawback. Okay. Disadvantage without charisma checks. Okay. It can, yeah. So it does support that sort of play. They have a supplement book called Apex, which is very much oh, that's why. That's super loud in my ear. That's why. Which very much covers like mutations and superpowers, which I think is really cool. Okay, so I get to so we're doing one more roll. Let's do it. Making randomness. Nope. Nope. Five. Okay. So, all hands, aquatic, arms, big nose, carapace. Carapace and wings. Okay. Carapace, wings, and deformity. So, we're gonna pop. Nope. Where is that? There. Got it. Okay. Let me just find a place to make some notes about these. There we go. Yeah, racial, carapace, add wings, add and deformity. Okay. Actually, I need to take a quick break myself. So I'm gonna mute me. I'm gonna leave Pixie's music up. I'm gonna send you guys to the Be Right Back screen, and I will be back in just a couple of minutes. But until then, be cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are Rep RPG. I'm Cody Stone. With me is you guys. We're making a character. We're making an ultra modern character. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It can be. Okay, so I had written down racial abilities. Yep. And now, let me see. I'll bring this out and open the book on here. Just put it on the index, on the table of contents. So, character origins, page 36. Nice. Probably 37. Wicked tongue, right? Absolutely. So we're gonna roll for a background. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. Okay, cool. Go for 11. Yeah. Five. Okay. So, our altered winged carapaced person is not fluent, not a bruiser. 3 is delinquent, 4 is disciple, 5 is drifter. Nice. Deception and survival. So, survival and deception. Some languages. $5. Not bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this right here. Drifter background. Alright. I'm going to worry about rolling a life path later. Let's just sort of get the bulk of it. A ladder. Yeah, we're going to do ladders. Born leader, juggernaut, performer, runner, savant, survivor, veteran, warrior. 8. Rolling a d8. Roll a d8. 8. Warrior. All right. I think that one's awful, but that's fine. Ladder. Warrior. All right. Warrior is on 56. So let's see. 57. Bop over there. Key abilities, dexterity and strength. Okay. Your bots are sassing. Yeah, I know. They're one of them is like, you're talking to me. I'm like, no, Carlbot, I'm not. You want to reroll on the warrior one? Let's see what the warrior gives us. I got the background. I have 3 characters to make. So the first 2 are gonna. First one at least is gonna be just random. I'm gonna just see what comes up. And then I can build out and around from there. But this is solid. So strength over ability. Beginning when you choose this ladder at first level, you can use strength in place of dexterity for all attack and damage rolls when wielding 2-handed small arms, heavy weapons, or super heavy weapons. When wearing medium armor, your max dex modifier is increased to 3. When wearing heavy armor, you gain max dex bonus of 1. You select either strength or dexterity for your warrior ability. Oh, thank you. I do the strategy. Oh, it was. Oh, and I do have water. Look at that. Much appreciated. There we go. Okay. So this is the weird ability that I had looked up the other day. So at 4th level, you can increase 1 ability score of your choice by 1. Can't increase it above that. Your primary ability can go up to 22. Much appreciated. Thank you, Meep. Thank you. Additionally, you can power up as an action. You gain a power rank starting at 1. You increase to a maximum of 5 with successive power-ups. Each rank has an associated power-up ability. You can choose to apply to 1 attack. Each ability also includes all lower ranks. You lose the power rank if you use the ability or when you roll for initiative or finish a short or long rest. Okay? Power rank 1, you increase the damage die of the weapon you wield. Regardless of the next attack roll, it automatically hits as power rank 2. Power rank 3 is automatically a critical. Power rank 4 Reroll 1s and 2s on the damage die. Dice explode. Okay. Power rank 5. Double all damage dice. Stacks with your critical hit. Great. Ultra Super. Increase ability score. Additionally, you can also increase your power rank by 1 with a bonus action. That's what makes that useful. Once you use the ability, you cannot use it again until you finish a short or a long rest. Okay. Covert energy at 12. If you didn't move from your spot, starting on your turn at the beginning of your next turn, gain a power rank. Okay. Vigorous Surge. The power ranks are very cool, but I know that they're not tremendously useful. Now let me check something else here. When we're dealing with ladders. So, Pixie, Weird Chick has a question. There you go. I thought it said, so Pixie has a question, and I was like, wait, what? Why? How do you know? You would instead gain the standard ability score increase or a different feat. Okay. Okay, so we don't have to take that. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So would the audible be like a Pixie story time? I am unsure. All right. All right, yeah. So yeah, Warrior's fine with this. We don't have to take those. With the added, I have to stop and re-record things when I fuck up. That'd be cool. Are you talking about streaming your like audiobook recording? That could be fun. Oh, the music did change. Yeah. Your track ended. That's why. We listened to the 27 minutes of it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, absolutely. I am in support of anything that helps you work on your books and your creative ventures. Absolutely, baby. Yeah. It's a great idea. I support this. Okay. So we've got a ladder, we've got a background, we've got a race. Let's roll for a class, shall we? Looking at this, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, Weird Chick, honestly. That really means a lot. Thank you. D11. Oh, that's an S11. Let's go with 1D11. 4. Civilian, face, grounder, gunslinger. Oh, y'all are fucked. Nothing else to be said about that. Yup, you're fucked. I sincerely cannot express to you how bad that is for the players. Cool. All right. Awesome. 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 Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll dig into that in a minute. Let's roll for an archetype. How many are there? I didn't include the magic one, so I know next time I roll a d12. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my lord. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25. Rolling a d25. Gotta try a dog lurk. Thank you, Weird Jake. Thanks for being here. Thanks for lurking. $23. All right. 25, 24, 23. Selfless Protector. Cool. I don't know how that's not going to help the Gunslinger, which is good. Pop that. There we go. Yeah. You tell them, Screebers. Okay. 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 So we've got the basics. Let's dig in here a little bit. Let's go to classes. I know Dex is going to be a big thing. Dex is probably going to be key ability for the ladder. So we're using a standard array, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. Go back up here. All right, altered. Increase one ability score by 2 and another by 1. So that's going to be our Dex. We're going to start with the Dex. We're standard array, so Dex 15 plus 2 is a 17. Other one should probably be 15, 14. So actually, if we're doing a standard array, it should be 15, 14, 13. No. 12. 10, 8. There we go. 12, 10, 8. Cool. And then if we bump this by 2, that gets us 16. We bump this by 1. That gets us 16. Our racial bonuses are included there. Yeah. Nice. Cool. So that's that. We go to page 56 for the ladder. Pop. Right. 57. Alright. You strengthen place of dexterity for all attack damage when wielding two-handed weapons. So Dex is going to be our primary ability here. Dexterity is the warrior ability. Well, we might change this later, but for now, we're doing okay. Let's see what the gunslinger does. Let's get to that. That's going to be the big enchilada. There we go. Grounder. No. 69. Hey, 69. That's the sex number. Okay, so this becomes D8. Light and medium armor, two-handed small arms. Okay, so it could do two-handed small arms if I wanted to go heavy into. Nice. There you go. Go run, do a show, break a leg. Yeah. Start with the following equipment in addition to equipment granted by your two one-handed small arms. Yep. Alright. So, at this we get cinematic style, converging fire, and kata. With 4 kata points, 2 kata exploits. Awesome. So, let's start up here. We get dexterity and wisdom as saving throws. That's why these classes are broken. Yeah, I'm glad. I have a cat face. What can I say? Chubby cat face. I saw a meme on Reddit or something. That was like, I'm not saying our last cat was big, but here he is on Google Earth, and it's a picture of their like house with a cat stretched across the sidewalk, and like him's a big boy. Him's a chunk. All right. 3 skills. Let's see. Acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, perception, performance, sleight of hand. We're definitely going with perception. Acrobatics or athletics? Chonk. Yeah. For sure. Perception. Let's just take both. Acrobatics and athletics. There we go. Cool. Converging fire. Nice. Character attributes and abilities. Okay. What is this? New ability. Raspberry flavored Arizona brand iced tea. I do love me some Arizona iced tea. That is, yeah, absolutely. Good times right there. Converging fire. Oh, no, let's start with cinematic style. All right. Cinematic style. 2 weapons or 1 weapon. some flavors are harder to get in Canada. Really? Some are only available in the stupid can. You don't like the cans? Oh, the cans are the classic way to drink it. The cans, because for a long time that's the only way you could, was those big huge cans in the gas stations, right? And that was it for like years and years and years and years, and then they finally started putting them in like the gallon jugs. So yeah. So that, I mean, it's cool that you got that flavor in like a jug or like a gallon, I guess. But yeah, I always think of the cans. You say Arizona and I'm like, oh yeah, the can thing. That's where my brain goes automatically. It's too little. Let me buy them in 2 liters of it at a time. Okay. All right. Not the complaint I was expecting, but sure. That makes sense. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. So 2 weapons. Yeah, of course. Why not? We're definitely gonna do the 2 weapons there. Okay. So Control C, Control V. Aha. Same as wielding 2 light melee weapons for the purposes of 2-weapon fighting. As such, you can use a bonus action. We can go ahead and pop that back. Space. Reformatting this real quick. There we go. At 6th level, you no longer have this limitation. You can add your ability modifier to bonus attacks. Cool. Add. All right, we've got cinematic style. Now we get converging fire. Starting at 1st level, when you attack a creature 5 feet or closer, I don't know how they get closer than 5 feet, with 1 or 2 one-handed small arms, you gain +1 bonus to attack rolls and +2 bonus to armor class against that creature. Maybe go with the 1. Alright. Kata, you can use Kata exploits fueled by Kata points. Gain 1 additional point every 3rd level. All exploits do that. Spend Kata as movement. Boundary threshold, hydrostatic, classic tumble, inflict additional damage, just 1 bullet, gun fu. Additionally, at 5th level, if all ranged attacks you make with an attack action are directed at the same target, you can make 1 additional ranged attack at that target. Okay. But none of this is helping with... None of this is helping with... None of this is helping with attacking a creature in melee. Great. Just 1 bullet. So between the knees. Is that what that says? Oh my god. That's rough, man. Ugh. Oh man. Okay. Right in the family jewels, right? Yeah, man. That's awful. Absolutely. Okay. Well, yeah. Gun Fu, Heroic Blood, Endorphins, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we're going to 7. We're starting at 7. Cinematic style, kata. Okay. No, converging fire. Let me just... Oh my god, stop it. That's what I wanted to do. Control C, Control V. Yep, that's fine. I'll... What? Yeah. Oh, it's a... Oh, these are making macros. Oh. Okay. This is annoying. No. Oh, I just had to click that. Okay, great. Okay, that makes it a little better. Okay, class features, blah, 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 items, blah, 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 tools, blah, blah, blah. Okay, okay, okay. Little better, little better, little better. Ugh. Really wish I had just an automated sheet for this, but or print. Like I will old school write out what I need for a character sheet, because to me it's like, for me it's so much character sheets are personal. It's just, where are you gonna find it, right? Where is this gonna make sense in your brain? And that's what matters to me, right? So I am not gonna go with unlurk. We gotta get with that. Should be a command. That's a good command. So yeah, here we go. All right, putting stuff in the right place now. Cinematic style. This is gonna come right here. We're not doing 2 weapons. We're gonna do 1 weapon. We're gonna do 1 weapon. This is my concession to the characters, to the players, that they will get the chance to to live, to fight. That should do something. Yes, it doesn't right now, but it should. We will make that. We will finish making that. I don't think Pixie might have had that one made. I don't think we made the Unlurk. I think Pixie has hers, but I haven't. So, if anything, that's on me. All right. Now we can do Converging Fire, which sounds awesome. Class Gunslinger level 1. Okay. And Control C, Control V. Aha! With 1 or 2 one-handed small arms, gain +1 attack bonus, +1 bonus to attack rolls, and +2 bonus to armor class against that creature. Boom. Done. Done and done. Thank you, sir. Nope. Here we go. Feeling the vibes. All right, so kata points 6, kata exploits 4. Yeah. So kata class gunslinger level 7. Kata points 6. Kata exploits 4. Now let's pick some exploits, shall we? Yeah. Apartment hunting is a bitch. I don't know how bad it is in Canada, but definitely down here with the housing inflation has been insane, and like searching for places is such a pain. Yeah, man. My heart goes out 100%. Oof. Okay, so abnormally fast. Spend a kata point and double your speed till the end of your turn. Okay, abnormally fast is very strong. It looks like concentration. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I hope it's a good look. I don't know what my face does a lot of times. So, unless I'm acting, unless I'm paying attention to it. But I gotta. My characters did so well in season 1. I wanna do well again. And no, tease me, please. You're good. You're always welcome to. It's all good. Doesn't bother me. Now that I've said that, of course somebody's gonna say something and be like, all right, I take it back. It bothers me. But for now, you are a-okay. I was not upset about that at all. So that was very fun. Thank you. I gotta make sure I pick the right abilities, because that's the one thing with Ultra Modern. The rest of 5e, like D&D, is you can have a suboptimal build and still be pretty effective. You know, if you're thinking in Pokemon terms, like an optimized build, it's super effective, right? a regular build is just, it's effective. It's very hard to end up with something that's not very effective. That's bad, right? It's like, that's not working. Aw. Thank you, Meep. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But in Ultramodern, you can mess up. You can be like, that's a bad. I chose poorly. That's not the ability I should have taken. So yeah. All right. So blood in the eyes. If an enemy scores a critical hit on you, make a ranged attack against the triggering enemy. If you hit, your attack is also a critical. If you miss by 5 or more, regain 1 kata. Trying to make it sound like fake teasing. Ah. Well, I don't get many compliments, I guess, so I didn't know what to do with it. I do. You guys are very complimentary of me, which is genuinely wonderful and something I deeply appreciate. Let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. Bro hug. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, here we go. So, blood in the eyes is if they hit him with a critical hit. That's a good one. Boundary threshold. That's not going to happen. That's if you're next to 2 enemies. Classic tumble. That's not worried about that. Equilibrium. Did I hear bromance? Could do worse. Yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Bromance it up. Equilibrium is if they miss with an attack. Hydrostatic shot. Inflict additional damage equal to your level. If the creature is your size or smaller and moves or attacks before the start of your next turn, you can knock them prone as a reaction. That is very interesting. Just 1 bullet. Yeah. Spend 1 kata before an attack. Add your wisdom modifier to all damage rolls till the end of your turn. If any attack roll makes you... If any attack rolls you make on your turn score a critical hit, gain 1 kata. Okay. Kinesics. Bonus action and movement is not reduced through difficult terrain. You don't provoke opportunity attacks. All attacks against you have disadvantage till the beginning of your next turn. You suffer more than 1 hit while Kinesics is in effect. Regain a kata. Okay. That's fine. Rapid kill turns it into a critical. Sure. Way of the gun. Dun, 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 da. Dun, 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 da. Ba, da, ba. Gain an additional attack against 1 additional enemy within 5 feet of the first one. Okay. Weak spot. Whoa, 4 kata after hitting some. That's nope. Not doing that. Don't need. Yeah, archetypes and gunfu are different things. So, what do we think? I think we have to go... Thank you. I need to pour more dice. I think that's part of me being off this week, emotionally, but mentally. The last ones I poured were just very dark. They were like deep black dice, and I thought I was getting more color out of them. I was trying to recreate something I did. Thank you. I'm glad you guys really like them. They're they're a fun artistic venture. I really need to get into like a rhythm of making them. I'm gonna try to do. I heard. I'm glad you like them. I really am. I want to get into a rhythm of like pouring and prepping and molding, and so I might do more shows with that, just as a way to keep the motivation up, you know, and do that. Needs my question answered. Okay, what's your question? Um, nice. You can ask here. I might not. I probably won't know the answer. And Pixie just hasn't gotten back to you on it. But you're welcome to ask. I might know the answer. It is a possibility. I occasionally know things. Not often, but occasionally. Okay, so I won't be able to do that. Yeah, desk at work. Do I have a chunk of biosphere or set of the stained glass? I don't know what you mean by biosphere. I'll get to the meaning of life in a moment. I did make a set of stained glass. I recently did. Yes. Hi, Izzy. How you doing, my dude? Is that Izzy, or is this an Izzy I know, or is this a new Izzy? Because always like, is it Israel or just a different new Izzy? Um, it's the blue and green set of dice on the site, Biosphere. So I don't think so, because the blue and green, is it that the Biosphere is slightly see-through? I don't have a blue green that you can see through right now. I might be able to make one. I do have a stained glass 7-piece set. Chelsea, hello. Nice to see ya. How's it going? We're making characters and talking ultra modern and maybe some PvP, and we were talking dice making at the moment. So, let me see. Let me see if I can open up the website. No, they're solid. All right, let me see which one she called Biosphere. Rep RPG. I should. Instagram, Twitter. There it is. Let's see. On the store. Biosphere. Which ones? Let's see. Shop. Monthly loot subscription. Broder dice. Found family dice. Alright, Song of Starlight. Feywild Summer. Fey Fall. Amethyst Handmaid. Amethyst. Fireball Nebula. Nocturnal Butterfly. Mystic Moss. Feywild Spring. Biosphere. Okay. Real quick view. Okay, so that's I might have a chunk like that. A set with a matching chunk. No, that absolutely. That is a great idea. I will double check. If so, if you want them to match, I'm gonna start making them that they match. So that they can come together. Right now they may not. Gonna double check. I know I have a 7-piece stained glass set. I might need to make another stained glass chunk, because I think that one got bought. The stained glass ones are more expensive because they take more time, and they burn through. They burn through my markers, my Sharpie markers. Give me real quick. One sec. I'm gonna see if we have a chunk like that. Hold on. Okay. So at a glance in the dark, this was probably poured the same time as Biosphere, but you see it doesn't have quite the same amount of blue in it. That's just sort of something that just sort of happens. I grabbed this in the dark. This is more solid, so it could quasi match, but it's a darker green. This is definitely a darker green. Ooh, or this one might be. This one might be the best match color-wise. Again, was probably poured at the same time, but different pouring techniques in the two. And then that is purple. That looked blue in the dark. So you have two potential ones that kind of match, that were probably poured for the same style. Yes, she was. So she was talking about the. She liked the Biosphere. She was wondering if there was a chunk that went with it. I think those two chunks were poured at the same time. Yes, and yeah, we do have the custom ones. So yes, that is also an option. Oh, I don't know. You might have been in a show. I didn't know what you were. I don't know. Trying to help. That's all. So meh. It was a show, and it happened. I get it. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So just one bullet isn't going to be helpful for us. Hydrostatic shock is shot, takes the reaction. I think we're going to end up doing things like between the knees, equilibrium, abnormally fast, and rapid kill. Yep. You saw on Discord originally. Just didn't have the chance to answer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I figured. Sorry. No, and I mentioned that you just hadn't gotten back to it, but I told her she could ask since I was, I was here, sitting here. I was just curious. I did preface it that I usually don't know the answer to these things, but I was like, who knows? Maybe. So, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Let me bop over there. Because I had missed that. Let's go. There we go. All right, Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you for the update. Thank you for the question. So yeah, I think between the knees might be good. Blood in the eye is good if you get criticaled. Equilibrium is if they miss. It's with a ranged attack, ranged attack. Now, if they get within 5 feet, a little harder time. Hydrostatic shock is fun. Ooh, the kinesics. You know what? I think we need to check out the archetype first. If the Selfless Protector does the things that I think it's going to do, where, like, get attacked 4 people, then the defensive ones and the reaction ones are going to be much more appropriate and useful. So, does not match with the face the ground. Does not match with the gunslinger, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Take a bullet. We can choose this archetype at 3rd level. You can select one creature within reach to be your focus. As long as your focus remains within reach of you, you can use your AC if higher. It can use your AC if higher than its own. If your focus is hit by an attack or fails a dexterity saving throw, you can take the entire damage and or effect instead. When you move, you can pull your focus with you. Once you select your focus, you cannot select another until you take a shot, a short or a long rest. Focus moves out of your reach. Can no longer benefit from this ability until it or you returns. Aw, thank you for the hydrate, DM Void Kitten. Ooh. He thought I was just lurking. Boobs with hydration. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hydration is important. I do forget to do it. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I mean, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Bodyguard somebody. Super useful. License response. If your focus is hit with an attack, regardless if it suffers any damage, you can make an attack against the attacker as a reaction. If your focus suffers damage, you have advantage with this attack. So that's, I mean... Oh, that's good. I'm glad you don't forget it. Thank you for returning to the lurk, and thank you for popping in and out. So those defensive ones would actually be like duplicates for the Selfless Protector. Right? Take a bullet, shoot them back. Useful. Yeah. So that means we can do more fun. We can focus the kata on the offensive things. Let the Selfless Protector abilities focus do stuff for the defensive stuff. But the Gunslinger does not have many hit points. Like, they just don't. Even with the +3 Constitution, D8 on the hit dice. I mean, we're talking maximum hit points. I can calculate that real fast. So that is 4 + 3 is 7. 7 times 6 is 42. plus 11, 53 total hit points. 53. Yeah, which is okay. 53 total hit points, which is okay. I might re-roll the Selfless Protector. I might leave that for some place later. So, I'm about to sign off because I'm about to have to go pick up Pixie in a short bit. But real quick, me, Weird Chick, Pixie, is there a... We're going to bop back to the top. Are there any classes you would really like to see in the lore class? In the lore game? In the lore... thing. So, here are the classes. Civilian, face, grounder. We have a gunslinger. We're definitely going to have that. Heavy, infiltrator, martial, martial artist, medic, sniper, techie. Any of those that you... Techie, but you're biased. Okay. Face is going to be a lot of talking. It's sort of like a talkie rogue or a bar... a minimal combat bard. Bop to the top. Yeah, so the face is a good support. You would love a martial artist, to be honest. We haven't seen any. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I used... In the home game, I used martial artist for Hal once, I think. And it's devastating. Okay. Cool. Now let me ask you, should one of them be this game's version of Magic? You mean in the arena? Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Nobody does that kind of stuff. That's true. Should I just to highlight differences and like different opportunities, do like a Magi? Would that be interesting? Could give us just Hal. I would love to finish that. I've stalled out on it. I don't know how to think about it better. I thought it might be, but it might be too complicated. I might need to well, I have to read it. I got to dig into it. How to advertise future homebrews? Yeah. I wish I could. Wish I had those down. I'm gonna give that a look. I'm gonna think about it. I do like the martial artists. Martial artists are a ton of fun. Ladder. There we go. Occultist. Asset bonus. Vessel bonus. See, that's the thing. They actually they cast very few spells at a time. Which is very interesting. And it does give us it's something that's very different, which I appreciate. But yeah, I like Gunslinger. I like Martial Artist. And if I did Gunslinger, Martial Artist, Mystic Arts, and then maybe had, because last time it was 3 people, there were 2 on the field at a time. This is 3 people. I can have a 4th. Maybe do... I don't want to do I mean, I would love to do a mech, but that's broken. That's going to offset things super, super far. Maybe I'll roll for the last one. Yeah. Yeah, get like yeah. I think there's a lot of fun opportunities there. Techie could be fun. Techie is mostly gonna yeah, but absolutely sounds good. Um, sounds good, my friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. This has been a wonderful afternoon. Well, I'm gonna be back later tonight around 8 o'clock. We're gonna have Masks of Narlahotep. Super excited to get that game back running for at least one night, and maybe a second one, which is gonna be a great time. So we are gonna hit the road, my friends. I will see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.